Hey guys, we are playing another TGCTours Dream Team contest course. Today it is Oldstones by Petty, bspetty24 from the blue team. Petty was one of the captains last year in the Dream Team. He finished in second place last year. Rhino beat him in more ways than one. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Charlie. And last year, oh, don't be shaming people into it. Last year, Petty made one of the more divisive courses, I would say, in Dream Team with Babylon something of Babylon. It was something else. And you either loved it or you hated it, I think. And my experience with Petty courses has been that there tends to not be a whole lot of middle ground with Petty. It tends to be you either love what he's created or you can't stand it. With exceptions on occasion. His Heathland course was not so much that way. His National Treasure was. That one scared me. I wanted my mommy, if you guys remember, when I was stuck in the dark forest. Okay. He did say he'd put a massive amount of work into his clubhouse, sarcastically. Just gone ahead and put the blue there. All right, let's go play. That's the one. That one scared me. All right, so we're going minimalistic, I would say, kind of, which I like. But it's not like it's barren out here. It's just, it's about what it should be. The planting around the bunkers I'm liking. Let's get a little closer so that the rendering comes in. Yeah. He did have a course this was inspired on, or by, kind of, and I don't remember what it was. It's in the forum. Oh no. For a lob wedge, I don't mind that. I'm not usually a fan of red slopes like that, but it's a friggin' lob wedge. It's just got a really cool look. Oh, the kids are yapping away. Alright. Pitter patter. Oh yeah, I like this. This environment is fantastic. The kind of this like dirt road kind of thing he's got going on, I like, but just the everything around this is just so well framed and designed and everything. Sure, that's a word. If it's not, oh well. Okay. I was trying to stay left as much as I could because of the angle, but the camber had different ideas for me. And then this uphill shot. Yeah, this is good. Green slope back to the right that I'm going to miss completely. Oh, and I've hammered this. Oh, have I ever hammered this? Better off chipping anyways. I need to start doing that. The putt either needs to go in or off the green. Nice touch with the blue flag stick being on team blue. Respect. Okay. Yeah, he's created a really cool environment to go with a really cool course. He's done a great job of building all of this on the plot, and yeah, I agree. I'm gonna try and knock a driver down the left because that's my angle. I don't want it all the way up there though, I don't think. Oh, what am I doing here? A very cool look into this one. Straight down the throat of the hole. Again, rewarded for playing the hole properly. Which I enjoy. It's kind of obvious how to play it, but not completely. Like you do have to look. I've played this game long enough, I think, that I've played enough golf in my life that I think I might pick out some strategy a little easier sometimes, but not always. That one was a little bit... No, it wasn't that obvious. Okay. He's trying to sucker me into hitting driver here. If I hit driver... I think I'm getting booted, aren't I? Well, partial driver then. Hey, TJ. Did you graduate from college today? Did I hear that correctly? Yeah, this is so good. Just so... everything's in its place. The planting makes sense. The landscape makes sense. I love the way we've got this big hill over to the right, and the greens kind of cut in here. The mountains are there to kind of add to the environment, but they don't overpower it. They make sense. There's too many courses that use that mountain backdrop where it makes no sense. Here, it makes all the sense in the world. Nice, TJ. What's your degree in? Wilderness Club makes more sense than this. Is that your course, Petro? I'm not familiar. Accounting and finance double major. Oh, I thought you had a personality. Never mind. Says the guy with an applied math and stats degree. Oh, that's the inspiration. Gotcha. TJ's inspiration. Oh, Petro, you're an accountant too? Jeez Louise. You guys are just... We always joke about how we're all nerds in here. We're certainly proving it, aren't we? This is a course, I mean, this is one of the compliments I'll often give a course. This is the kind of course I could just play it and not say a word and just enjoy it. The immersion here is so good. This was a fairly short shot, if I remember. I mean, I hit the shot a couple minutes ago, but... So having a green that's got some break to it makes a lot of sense. Oh, you're taking it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I had one of my favorite courses in university was a business course where half of it was, the first half was accounting and the second half was like case studies of businesses. It was actually really cool. Where do I go here? To that pin, I'm not sure it matters much. But this way's gotta be shorter. Hey there, Pizza Strangler. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, this pin is just like you're fun. You're funny. Okay, now where's the miss? Because we are not getting anywhere near that. I don't think I want to be long. Oh, I'm not complaining, Charlie. I'm not complaining at all. That's the pin where you probably should lay up. Because, I mean, if you try to go for it in 2, you might chip in for eagle, you know? But you can make a solid argument for laying up there. You could also make the argument that I'd rather be up near the green, and because, yeah, I'd rather my second shot get sent off than my third. Are you new around here, Charlie? That's what I do. I do silly things. Okay, hang on. This is drivable, I would imagine, or at least get up close to it. Ah, unless you do that. That was my last second don't hit it fast in the water swing. That's too far. Yeah, I'm in a perfect spot, though. Although I'm not so good chipping when there's break. Yeah. Yeah, the water definitely puts you in a spot where the closer you get to the water, the better you are, because then you're just coming straight up it. When you flail it to the right like I did, and then you're dealing with all this stuff here. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. It's a very well made, drivable sort of. Well, it's drivable par 4, and it's subtle. Very easy to miss that. I kind of did. That ridge made me think some. Get up there. That's a hell of a ridge he's made there. Pin down here, you think? Maybe there. Maybe there. I mean, there's got to be one over here so that you really have to deal with this. Oh, I wouldn't have thought so, Pizza Strangler. I would have thought you'd be right off. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys know me. This is not my favorite thing. What I will say is there's enough room to get to this pin, to this. There's enough room that you can clear it. If you miss it and get on this, you've hit a poor shot, and you probably deserve to get sent. You've got plenty of room. Where these things really bother me is when they start like here, right? And anything, how far am I? I'm 15 feet. You know, anything more than 15 feet short, I don't think you have a whole lot of complaint to be down here. With a short shot, too. It's not like it's a long shot. So I think that's maybe where my dislike of massive ridges like that comes from, is they're usually like 6 feet short. I think if you give room, then, I mean, it's reasonable to punish the player for hitting that poor of a shot. And I wouldn't call that binary either, because, again, you have to be more than 15 feet short for it to get hurt. At that point, you've hit a bad shot, so too bad. There's a good length par 4 here, especially into the wind. And then here, the green's is a good bit more benign. Well, kind of. At least to where I was playing it was. Makes sense because it's a longer hole. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna need a minute to process this one. It's blind, but it's so friggin' wide that... Okay, hell, let's just hammer it. This is not... I'm confident this isn't the way to play the hole, but... Because now what have I got left? Nothing. Yeah, I'm dead. I have no shot. Like, this is my fault completely. It's a great job of... I mean, because... You want to just smash it way the hell down there, right? Because it's fun, but then you've got no shot. So you just chunk it in here. Oh, good God. And you're still screwed. All right, Charlie, have a good one, man. Yeah, that's a cool par 4. It tempts you into hitting absolutely the wrong shot. I kind of knew I was hitting the wrong shot too. I just thought it'd be fun. Okay, yeah, this I don't know. I mean, I have room to get up there, and I'm not dead if I go long, but part of it is just that it sits in a bad spot in the bag for me, so even that, too far. Okay. It's a tough hole. I think you just have to not come up short. So I think what I like about it is he's given an option where, okay, don't miss here. You can hit it here if you want. Just don't miss here, because being short there would be miserable. Okay. It's kind of 2 blind tee shots in a 2 blind drivers in a row. I think we can handle that. And here we don't want to be long. Short's fine. Yeah, this ridge I like a little bit more because it does give you the ability to kind of run it a bit and it'll stay rather than just getting sent to Narnia. And I do think there's a lot of, like, you're going to be proportionally rewarded or penalized for the shot you hit. I like that. Fairly straightforward par 5. But there's so much subtlety out here, just in how to play the hole. Like, here's another one where you first thought is you just smash a driver down here. I'm going to, because that's the fun thing to do. Again, I'm not confident that's the right play. Do I want to... No, let's just hit it. Thinking about drawing it in, but nah. No, maybe I should have. So where have I left myself now? Oh, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay. So that one was one where you could just hammer a driver down there to this pin at least. Probably pin dependent some of these holes too. Where, yeah, you can hit driver to this pin, but maybe not to that one. Hey, Dwayne, what's going on, man? Thanks, you too. I actually have to go and get gloves, like sort of driving gloves, because I mangled my hands last night at Wilkesboro. And we're there again. So I'm going for the $1 work gloves that have like the tacky side, because I'm not getting racing gloves. That's silly. So here I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm just hitting. I'm too busy talking to Dwayne. Yeah, being right is the angle I think you wanted, and that's where the bunker is. That makes sense. Okay. Helping slope here that can turn into a hurting slope in a hurry. Like those. That needs to chill just a bit. Okay. Oh, nice. I do enjoy it. Are you gonna go race in the league that XJ's in? And Victor's, of course. Oh, these greens are deceptive. They're that subtle, like that little bit of break. I'd rather be straight or be breaking a ton. Like these ones are tricky. Well done. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, the leagues are, it's so much, and they're both good, right? The one that I'm in, that one, they're both a lot of similar guys that race both of them, or that race them. Some guys, there's a couple guys that race both, not too many, but it's just so much better when you're racing with guys where you have that, you can be confident that they're not going to do something stupid. And that they care about not wrecking. It's just so much better to be beside a guy knowing that you can kind of trust each other, right? So that's cool. Again, I can just easily play this course. It's fun. It's very clean. It's very well done. There's stuff I'm sure I'm missing that the guys who actually design courses will be raving about, and rightfully so, because it's a very, very well done course. I just don't have that same knowledge that they do. So from a playing point of view, it looks really cool. One of the things I'll often think is this a kind of course would I want to play this course in real life? And this course, yeah, this course would be fun to play in real life, I think. And the environment's pretty darn solid. Hey, I made a putt. Look at that. It's pretty bad when you're excited to make a 4-foot putt. It means you suck at putting. Okay, again, I'm not sure this is the way to play it, but I'm gonna. Another course that if you played it competitively, I think you'd want some practice rounds to figure out the best way to play to certain pins and, you know, what to hit off each tee and that kind of stuff. I think the wind might carry this just enough for this to work. Yeah. There are a couple holes, like if I'm going to be a little bit critical, there are a couple holes that end up playing pretty darn straightforward. But then it's balanced out by some holes that are really quite difficult, so I don't know. Kind of an unassuming finisher here. But the whole course has kind of been unassuming in a good way. Like it hasn't been, there's nothing out here that like is, there's no like wow really feature necessarily, but when you put it all together, you do kind of get wow. If that makes any sense. It might not. Ah, shoot. I wondered. Yeah, this is just really, really solid. It is coincidence, yes. Oh, you bugger. Okay. It's really good. I think it's very subtle in how good it is. I think a lot of people are going to miss it. I think that people who appreciate... So if you have played a lot of golf and really appreciate courses, I think you'll get it. If you're a really good designer, I think you'll get it. If you're a casual player, I think you're going to miss a lot of what was done out here. And that's not a criticism at all. It's just an opinion that isn't necessarily good or bad. I just think there will be some people that miss some of the brilliance of this course because it doesn't stand up and say, look at how amazing I am. It's just solid. But then when you actually play it, there's some really cool holes where you have to think your way through. I think in some ways the 10th was my favorite because it's just everybody's going to hit driver there and then go, oh, now what? Yeah, it's really, really good. There's a reason why Petty's in Dream Team every year because he makes courses like this. 7,000 yard par 71. I wouldn't say it's a pushover, but it allows you to hit shots and shoot a score. But you have to hit the shots. The shots aren't super hard necessarily, but you get in trouble if you don't hit them. And again, nice wide fairways, a lot of camber, a lot of angle being used for the strategic part of the course. I like that a lot. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. Patty, good job, man. All right. For those watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please consider hitting like so more people can see the great courses these guys are creating. I'll be back with another playthrough soon, but for now, cheers.